You can now store your applications in the SAP NetWeaver BW repository if available, in addition to storing them locally or on the SAP BusinessObjects BI platform. You can specify the default repository in the Preferences for Design Studio. From the toolbar, you can search the application for specific components and data sources by name. You can also find references to specific components and data sources from the Outline panel. Refer to the Search For and find references to a component in an application tutorial for details. You can use the new Panel Container component to group other components together. The panel component includes on-click functionality so that it can be used to launch events. Using new buttons in the toolbar or commands in the right-click menu for the Outline pane, you can align and distribute multiple objects in your application. You can also maximize the size of a component to fit the available space and hide components on the canvas. Refer to the Align, Distribute, Maximize, and Hide Components in an Application tutorial for details. You can adjust the appearance of components using the CSS Style Editor or applying a CSS class. Refer to the Use CSS to Modify a Component in an Application tutorial for details. New chart types have been added in this release: bar combination, column combination, horizontal waterfall, stacked waterfall, and waterfall. The Additional Properties panel enables you to modify additional properties for the charts in your applications. Refer to the Define the Properties for a Chart in an Application tutorial for details. When referencing an image in a script, you can now browse to the image in the repository rather than entering the full path and URI manually. In the Filter panel and Dimension Filter components, you can specify ranges of values. Refer to the Select a Range of Value for a Filter tutorial for details. You can apply the Sort method to a component. Use True to sort the values in ascending order and False to sort descending. Variables in SAP NetWeaver BW and SAP HANA data sources can be viewed and referred to in scripts. Refer to the prompt for an SAP NetWeaver BW or SAP HANA variable tutorial for details. You can now create global and local variables in an application to calculate and store values in scripts. Refer to the Calculate a Value using Local and Global Script Variables tutorial for details. You can also use global variables to pass parameters from one application to another. Refer to the Pass URL Parameters Between Applications tutorial for details. The new getData method enables you to extract specific information about a value, such as its scaling factor or unit of measure. Refer to the Use the getData method to display values tutorial for details. The new getInfo method allows you to extract and display system information. Refer to the Display Metadata for Applications and Data Sources tutorial for details. You have now reviewed the new features in SAP BusinessObjects Design Studio 1.1. This is the end of the tutorial.